Wonderful good day to everybody and welcome to Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. This is going to be your boy Bullet, and that's me joining us today. It's going to be a new face that is going to be Chromax. So Chromax, how are you doing today? And welcome to the show.
I am doing really good, and I'm pretty much excited about this particular day because I've casted a couple of matches earlier, but yep, I'm looking forward to this particular day because last time when I casted these matches, the matches went really, really intense. But yep, let's see
Yeah.
what this day holds for us.
Yeah, definitely. But before that, we will be taking a look at the entire prize pool for today's entire event. And as you all know, folks, on every other Saturday, we go to a new city to discover a new set of talents coming in for Valorant for different games as well. But right now, for this Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by Alienware and Nvidia GeForce RTX, and of course hosted by the Esports Club, the prize pool is going to be 40,000 Indian rupees, which is of course in the worth of Amazon vouchers. For the Valorant segment, it will be a 2v2 segment for the winning team, where the entire prize pool is going to be 25K worth of Amazon vouchers. But for the EAFC 25 action, it will be a 1v1 action where the entire prize pool is going to look like 15,000 worth of Amazon vouchers. But remind you, folks, for the Valorant segment, which is going to be on stream, the entire segment is divided into the in the single elimination part, there are going to be no double elimination, no loser brackets coming into the play. So yes, Valorant TDM 2v2 fashion, as we all 2v2 style, as we all see in the Alienware Gaming Saturday. But remember that is not just it. If you are in Coimbatore, if you are able to go to the Deluxe store, which is located in Brookfield Mall, Coimbatore, there's also a meet and greet session in play taking in place with Gaming Tamizhan. So there's going to be a lot of activities, fun activities, which you can take part in. But talking about the side of scheduled Chromax, we do have the first team. Nova's facing up FA team, SS Dude facing a Matrix. For the third match, we have Red Dragon facing a Matrix. SKE Noob facing up Rogue in the first round of the games.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen these teams play, but anyways, let's see that how the matches are gonna go, and yep, we'll be seeing all of these duelists coming into play, and yep, the match has already started. Phoenix with that frag, and yep, it's gonna go like this only because both of these teams are gonna play a bit aggressive right now because they also know that if they'll be able to grab a couple of frags in the very starting, which they are doing, and if they are able to maintain lead from the start itself, it will help them by the end of the match.
100%. And yeah, when it comes down to this is being Alienware Gaming Saturday, and this is being said in the 2v2 format. It all comes down to both the teams locking up those duelists in play. Both the teams just making sure that they have the some of the best aim that you need to get in those frags. It also comes down to the fact that in TDM kind of like a player Chromax, it's not about the strategies. It's not just not
Yeah,
it's not a traditional 5v5 Valorant that you see. It's kind of like you are able to maintain your coordination with your teammate. Yes, it's kind of like you are able to lock in the duelist and able to play with those point flashes really well. But right now we do see the side of FE able to grab onto that lead very early as we proceed down into the stage 2 action.
absolutely, and they've got a very big lead, but it's a team that magic can be uh, covered at at any given point of time. There's a lot of time left. There's
Yeah.
7 minutes and 30 seconds left still inside the game, and what a beautiful shot that was. But still, Phoenix will come with the retaliation. We'll get that frag. But just only Johan was trying to get Phoenix, but anyways, his teammate Eddie took that frag more, but they'll have to be a bit more cautious because okay, never mind. He got that frag once again. I saw from the opposite side he was taken down, and Novus, they'll have to do something, Bullet, because at this pace it's not going to be easy for them to recover the scoreline.
So definitely a hard one. But yeah, as we proceed down to stage 3, yes, the Bulldogs and the Guardians will be online, and we do see the Marshal also coming in play as a bonus one. But at this point of time, we do see that the ultimate is going to get triggered, and that's going to be wasted because there's going to be no one getting trapped in that alternate dimension in play. But right now, as you all know, folks, this is the first match itself, and here at AWGS, it's all about the trend that we have seen. Some of these matches will be very one-sided. Some of these matches will be very close. In some of these games, you might see the variation, might see the agent composition coming up very differently. But let's see. Stage 3, as you proceed down to the final stage, as we end stage 3 in any moment really, we do see FE team driving on to that very good lead as they proceed on to take that advantage in play in stage 4 again.
Absolutely, and right now the scoreline itself shows that if we if they will be able to grab a couple of more frags from here, they'll start dominating the match, and which they are doing right now. But the retaliations are coming on point. If he is getting one, the next one comes from Novus. This is not going to work for Novus, to be very honest, because they'll have to grab a couple of frags in a row, which they are trying to do. But anyways, Johan, that man is not going to stop at the moment because he gets two from the opposing side, and Novus at the moment are not looking good. But anyways, let's see that what they can do, because there's still 5 minutes left. Phoenix ultimate that gets denied. Johan once again with the Reaver and Bullet. All of these skins. Let's let's assume if you have a Reaver, it overpowers you. It's something that overwhelms you.
100%, and skins are there for a reason. It's there for the splice, it's there for the show off, but also comes down that it's not just about the skin. You have to be very
Absolutely.
on point with your play. Yes, skins definitely boost your confidence, can definitely give you that aura advantage. But yeah, until it's not you, if you are not able to line up your shots really well, the skins are of no use.
Right now, the players from Team FE are able to do so because they are landing their shots accurately. They've got 12 points lead in the pocket right now. But Phoenix with a beautiful shot once again. And AD, that player, he also gets taken down. But still, there's 10-point gap between all of these teams, which gets converted into 9. Once again, 10. But this should not happen like this for Team Novus, because they'll also be thinking that we anyways want to win this, because you'll get a really good amount of Amazon voucher which you can use for getting peripherals for yourself right now. Yeah, the match goes on and on. There's a lead of 12, and FE, they are looking really strong at the moment.
100%. 37-25. Novus trying their level best to equalize this lead coming onto the play from the side of FE. Looks like it. They will be switching up the operators and the vandals. That they do have the option to use those guns when it comes down to the final stage of the GDM in Valorant. But at this point of time, it's going to be the team getting triggered. It's going to be ISO versus ISO in this one. Possibly, maybe can be suppressed down, but no, that's going to be a Primatan to win up in that ultimate combo play. But right now, 3 minutes left on the clock. It's 37-28. Yes, they do have a fair bit of advantage of around 10 to 11 frags, but Novus, at this point of time, they are struggling a little bit, and the only anchor in play, the only guy in play to lead up all of the frags coming in for his team is going to be the side of Phoenix. Maybe the coordination is something that needs to be on point from the side of Novus, but for the side of FE, even the coordination is not really in place. As you can see, it's more about they are able to win those gunfights, initiate those gunfights, and rack up those frag numbers on the lead on the scorecard.
The timeline is going down. It's not going to be easy for Novus to come back from this particular position. It's very hard for them, but it's only about 7 frags in a row, and they can win that. Yup, they are on a roll right now because it gets down to 6, but the abilities are coming on point. The players are getting vulnerable. But okay, the scoreline, there's a difference of only 5 points, so it can be converted at any given point of time. Still, Phoenix, he all gets denied, and now it's gonna be very hard for Novus. Still, that operator shot, that was incredible, man. Johan with the second one will get that frag as well. And these operator shots are always overwhelming to watch, Bullet, because operator, being my favorite gun, once again with a shot, misses it this time. But anyways, Johan, Phoenix with a beautiful shot, and the ultimate from ISO didn't really work up to his expectations.
Ooh, that was a nice shot coming up
Hmm.
on point on the ground from the side of ISO. Very good overall reposition in play, but at this point of time, yes, they are in the advantage. They're just able to maintain that advantage. This also comes down to the side that Novus are more than struggling at this point of time. They're trying their level best to land up those shots. They're trying their level best to play in that coordinated and reposition themselves dynamically. But yeah, the only I would say the difference and I would say the fun part coming in this first match of Alienware Gaming Saturday for today is going to be Chamber in play. You don't really see an agent like Chamber in the AWGS meta, and when I say AWGS meta, it's the 2v2 TDM meta that we are talking here about at Alienware Gaming Saturday. It's all about everybody just going in and taking in duelists all over the place and just confirming those frag points when it comes down from the duelists utility, because duelists all you need to have just making sure that you're racking up this build, making sure that you're popping those flash, popping in the utilities, especially with an agent like ISO, which is still a kind of, I would say, a little bit one-sided affair happens in when it comes down to initiating those 1v1 duels, because he has a double shield in play when it comes down in taking that 1v1 gunfight.
Absolutely, and yep, that was a beautiful match indeed. The scoreline difference was of 10 points. The scoreline at the last was 55-45. But anyways, Novus, what went wrong? Let's see. And Bullet, there are always a couple of things like you just mentioned a couple of moments ago, that the team there was a difference in the team coordination. The
Yeah.
team coordination was not up to the point, and
Yeah.
yeah, even I feel so, because team, the word itself stands for together everyone achieves more, and right now we didn't see that happening. What's your take on this?
I would say it's the TDM now. You can't really do much about it. It's not a traditional 5v5 in play.
Yeah.
It's all about you going into the front, initiating those gunfights and winning those gunfights. The maximum that you can play in these kind of like strategies is that as you are, it's a 2v2 fight. One guy trying to, if one guy is approaching from a left angle or a western angle, the other one is trying to approach from the eastern side. That's the max you can do. Yes, when it comes down to some of those utilities in play, some of the pop flashes that we did saw from the side of Phoenix getting utilized really well. Apart from that, you can't really do much about it. And when it comes down to 2v2 Valorant action. But for now, folks, we'll take a short little break because the first match is over. Probably I'm expecting a little bit of that more agent variation, because at the start of the day, we are able to see Chamber getting picked up apart here in the AWGS meta, because it's all about the duelists getting logged in from both the teams in most of the matches. But for now, folks, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware Game Saturday, presented by Alienware NVIDIA GeForce RTX, and of course, hosted by the Esports Club. We'll be coming up with the second match very shortly.
Right now, because they also know that if they'll be able to grab a couple of frag.
This is being Alienware Gaming Saturday, and this is being said in the 2v2 format. It all comes down to both the teams locking up those. You maintain your coordination with your teammate. Yes, it's kind of like you are able to lock in the duelist and able to play with those point flashes really well. But
At an
right,
even point of time, there's a lot of time left. There's
yeah,
7 minutes and 30 seconds left still inside the game, and what a beautiful shot that was. But
hard
still,
one. But yeah, as we proceed down to stage 3, yes, Hey folks, welcome back to the Alienware and Nvidia GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. This is your boy Bullet on the back on the desk, and this is me. Again, it's going to be Mr. Chromags, and yes, we have definitely seen the first match being resulted in I would say kind of like an even Steven instead, because this was not a very one-sided affair. Chromags, we have seen one, like when we talk about being very not one-sided, we have teams securing up 50, 60 frags. Point. But let's take a look what's going to happen on map number two. Sorry, matchup number two.
Absolutely, and the players are absolutely ready right in front of us. And yep, we can see Reina right now, Phoenix as well, and an ISO. Yup, the first frag goes into the favor of Matrix. SS dudes are still over there. No, they should be a bit careful because the first three frags have already gone into their favor. Phoenix, that player got vulnerable and suppressed, but at the same time got the opponent. So yeah, it's the beginning bullet. What are your predictions for
Yeah.
this particular game? Oh my god, that's a beautiful shot.
I'll say just let's like wait and watch. When we talk about the Asian
Oh,
composition, it's going to be duelists from both sides again. We do have Phoenix in the mix, so it's going to be a little bit different from what we have seen in the previous games. But right now, in today's edition, in the first match itself, we did saw Phoenix getting logged up from one of the team who got defeated. It. So I'm just looking forward for some even Steven, very head-to-head game, keeping us at the edge of our seats because again, one-sided affairs have been a kind of like a pattern that has emerged for the past 1.5 years since AWS got started. This amazing IP in play from the side of Alienware, Nvidia, and of course our amazing hosting partner, the Esports Club. We go to different cities, we go to different activities. We always host meet and greet session with one of the I would say always the trending and the sensational gaming creators, where you can actually meet them, have a chat and session gaming and the overall genre of content creation, and just take some tips and grab on your fan moment itself. But also comes down to the fact that Alienware putting in this effort to kind of like garnish and nurture the upcoming Valorant esports talent, because you know you can also relate to it. I can also relate to it. Sometimes you just don't have enough five friends to play in these traditional 5-5 tournaments, but you always have your duo who can always participate in these 2v2 TDM matchups, which has been initiative by the Alienware for this Alienware Game Saturday. But for now, we talk about the side of the game. Matches will be able to just remain at the spawn point, do a whole lot of damage, do a whole lot of frag points on their side, and SSUs are definitely struggling even to get out of the spawn base.
I mean, yup, they are stuck at 6 points. Okay, got the seventh one. But anyways, it's not gonna be easy for them to just go there. Oh my god, that was really nice. I mean, the Demon with the 2K
No
and
distractions.
ISO with the alt. This player will have to get that track. CLI. Yup, he will. Gets the shield as well. And spots down the second player. Takes that player down. Gets the sixth consecutive frag bullet. This is insane. The 25th point goes into the favor of Matrix. And there's a very big difference between both of these teams right now. It's a whole life good for SS dudes. But anyways, there's still 6 minutes 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
You can see a comeback, but it's going to be very hard for Team SS dudes.
Let's see, man. Let's see what's going to happen at this point of time. I do see SSUs struggling a lot, and this is becoming a very one-sided domination being in play from the side of Matrix. As we approach the final stage, Vandals and Phantoms will be online. Demon Minus will get another one. That's going to be a back-to-back 5, comparatively, 10 frags now, if I'm able to see it. Because my pixel a little bit pixelated, but yeah, it's like a back-to-back Demon with a demonic player, just not getting any option, any chance actually for the side of SSU. 33-11.
Absolutely, and Right now, Demon, that player once again is shining right now. He's getting a lot of frags, and especially if you have Reina ult with you, it really overpowers you. And that was not the frag which Phoenix wanted, but anyways, ended up getting it. And the retaliation also came on point, but once again, I saw with those frags right now. Spots down Reina. Rage, that player, he also gets taken down, and Demon, that player once again. But oh my god, this angle. He spot down the second player, took the shield. Now once again, it's not looking good for SS dudes because now it's not going to be possible for them to come back from this particular position as well. But look at this reflex bullet. Oh my god, this is absolutely insane, and this is the beauty of this IP. Oh my god, yes, you can not only play this game, you can not only
Yeah.
meet your favorite, you can not only meet your favorite content creator, you can not only win that Amazon prize, but you can also come on stream. You can also show your friends that look at this. I am here, and yup, if you have got the talent, and especially Bullet, when you're getting
Yeah.
that amount of prize money, and especially in the form of Amazon voucher, it definitely motivates you to play even better.
100%. 100%. At this point of time, we do see the side of SS dudes and not have kind of like a very best of the play. But one thing is for sure that Matrix has gained that kind of like advantage. It just cannot be conquered from the side of SS dudes in less than 3 minutes for sure. I mean, at this point of time, when you're trying to take down an opponent with a 53 frag, just on 16, it's gonna take a whole lot of more than getting back to back 5 or 6 picks. It's more about you just pressing your opponent, not giving them any breathing space as they don't get out of the respawn area. But looks like it also looks like for a fact that this match seems like the entire play coming in from SSDs looks like they are very new to the game. They are very new to the competitive play of the Valorant,
Yeah,
which is fine.
yeah. I mean, if you're new to the game, it's very obvious that you'll not be able to compete in front of such talented players. But anyways, it's just a matter of time. You can definitely play and be good at the game if you grind. If you got those Alienware laptops. But right now, I saw that player gets denied. And yeah, as Bullet, you mentioned that there's a very big difference. And now time is also not there for them to recover. So it's not going to be possible. But anyways, let's see that what's going to be the lead at the end of the clock when this match gets ended. But anyways, Rage with a beautiful shot takes down one, but the retaliation once again comes down to minus as well because Rage he takes down one. ISO spots down Phoenix, takes that player down, and right now Rage, that player has a beautiful chance to get a couple of frags from there. Yep, he gets two of them from the opposing side, and if he gets one more, then we'll hear that ace sound, which I really like Bullet because it's really overwhelming. Never mind. He gets spotted. He gets taken down. And anyways, the scoreline is 73 and 23.
Yeah. At this point of time, this seems like a very I don't know. I can just say this is a very one-sided affair, man. That's it. At this point of time, there's not something very different happening in. This is the usual play that we see here at AWPS. It all comes down to the fact that Matrix is going to be the team who are just shining bright like a diamond in terms of securing those frags, in terms of just making sure that they are the team who go to the second round of the AWGS today happening at Coimbatore. But for the side of SS dudes, I feel like there's a lot of that homework that needs to be done, a lot of that analysis that needs to be done when they are going to be shown the way of the back door from this tournament.
Absolutely. And yep, it's just a matter of 30 seconds, then we will see Matrix going forward. Yep, they'll be taking home the victory. Because, yep, as you mentioned, it's pretty one-sided dominated game. But anyways, let's see what's going to be the actual scoreline by the end of the game. Are they gonna end up getting all those 100 frags? But right now, 90th is here. 100 is not gonna be possible. But anyways, Gemin minus that player was an absolute fire. But ladies and gentlemen, this marks an end for this particular game. But if you are in Coimbatore, make sure to visit the Dell exclusive store, which is in Brookfield
Yeah.
Mall, Coimbatore, and you
Yeah.
can even meet Gaming Tamizhan over there. He is also a gaming creator, and yep, what better than meeting your favorite gaming creator and playing at the same time, and at the same time you can win a lot of money in form of Amazon vouchers.
At this point of time, definitely, we have to just appraise the side of Alienware and Noob for RTX, and of course, all of the people in the back end coming in from the side of Esports Club for showing this kind of like initiative where, of course, you get the chance to meet your favorite gaming creator when the Alienware Gaming Saturday is happening at a particular dealership store. Just not that, we have the AFC 25 action going side by side, we have the AI art competition going side by side, we also have the, of course, which is getting broadcasted here on the stream, and we are casting it as we can. But yeah, the Valorant action, which is of course going to be the signature, I would say, play is happening in from all of the players. But overall, I would say again, this was the typical traditional scoreline that we see here at AWG's. One team dominated the entire tournament, but we have to see if Matrix will be the team to actually at least reach down to the semi-finale of Alienware Gaming Saturday. But for now, folks, that was the second matchup here at the Alienware and UTG for RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming up with the third matchup very shortly, soon after the break. Well, folks, welcome back to the Alienware and Area Esports RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. Well, we are back here at Chromax and we have seen two of the matches, one being very one-sided, one being kind of intense, but we are still waiting to see that agent variation happening in place. And yes, folks, if we talk about the last matchup that we saw before the break, it was a very one-sided affair resulting in a score of 91 to 26. So it does tell about all of the sheer potential when it comes down to the aggressive nature of teams like the Metro.
Yep, I mean, just like you mentioned that the last match that was one-sided, dominated by a particular team. But let's see that what this match holds for us. Let's see. I would want to see a very competitive match, but right now, Ski, that player, he gets denied. And yeah, great track. The match already started, and the scoreline is equalized as of now, but will definitely, but will end up by a difference of more than 10. This is what I think, because I don't know why I said this, but anyways, let's see that what this match holds for us, Bullet.
Yeah. Anyways, at this point of time, it does seems like both of the teams are trying their level best, and at this point of time, it also comes down to the fact that if both of the teams can actually give us a really competitive game where both of the teams will be like, if there's one team at 12 frag points, going to be the next other one reaching way it's back to just making sure that they are right below them in terms of 1 or 2 points. But Red Dragon making sure that they get the best of what they have to offer. But Eden Levine will get the last one, as both of the teams, both of actually the players from Salski will back to spawn base. In terms of the agent selection, yes, I'm kind of not surprised, but a little bit actually surprised to see Phoenix in the mix coming up in this Coimbatore city, because Phoenix is one of the least picked agent when it comes down to the AWPS, pick rate of agents being in play.
Yep, but Ski right in front of us, and happy as well. The player has a sheriff right now is an 11 with the other weapon. But right now, Ski with the Bucky will get one. Spots down the second one, will take that player down as well. Right now, Stinger is in the hands, but yep, will help that player get the frag off. Happy. The scoreline looks very, very equalized right now, because it's very uh, compact right now, because the players are trying their level best, as you just mentioned. It's not going to be easy for any of these teams to just go and dominate out there, because till now we have not seen a team dominating in this particular game. Let's see what happens in the future. But that was a beautiful shot from Ski. Will get the track, will instantly get retaliated, and happy with the shot. Takes down Phoenix from the opposite side. Level with the Bulldog will get spotted, will get taken down as well.
Yeah. At this point in time, it's great to see both the teams are just giving each other a good competition at this point in time. There's one team trying to be at the 18 pointer, that's going to be the Sadowski. Red Dragon are also spitting the fire from the side. Happy, trying their level best to connect those shots. Bulldog is going to be his pick, but finally, through those wall, bang it up right up in the corners, will be able to take the side of Phoenix out, and it will be taken on eventually. So yes, he does have a fair bit of, like, a little bit of that advantage coming in terms of the frag score, but at this point in time, Red Dragon is also trying their level best in terms of utilizing those ultimates and getting those picks. But at this point of time, now there was a complete flash on point. Phoenix almost getting traded out, but that will not be the case for that gunfight being in play. Final stage has started, 5 minutes and 40 seconds still remaining. A lot of the action can definitely get touched and must from both the teams. But what a shot coming in from the side of Phoenix. A double, repositioning himself, probably the fifth one. Yes, he will be able to do so with the ultimate in play, and that will be 20 to 20 scoreline equalized.
This is looking absolutely insane, because the scoreline itself shows how hell of a match this is going. The players are absolutely ready. The 21st tag goes in favor of Red Dragon, but right now Phoenix with the 22nd and gets spot gets taken down. That ultimate didn't really favor him. But anyways, the scoreline is 23-22. all of these players will now be able to use Vandals and Phantoms, which will eventually help them out. Happy with the fifth one, and we'll look forward to get the sixth one as well, because which will help him increase the level of frags which his team has. But anyways, Red Dragon, they are also back once again. They also want to equalize the score as of now and then just make a very big lead, which Ski do not want to happen, because right now they've got a lead of 3 points, Bullet, but it's just 3 points and you still have 4.5 minutes left in this particular game. It's not going to be easy for any of these teams to just go out there and rush towards their enemies, because well, just like you said, Red Dragon, they are back into the game once again.
Yeah. I mean, hoping to see a little bit of that change coming in from the side of Red Dragon. But Ski will be able to pick that kill. But right now with 30, almost 4 minutes remaining on the clock, it's going to be 29 to 27. A very close one indeed, coming in from both sides. But Ski does have a little bit of that advantage coming in from for their team. But Red Dragon just trying the level best to not give out any audio, because I do see the silent steps being taken from both the sides. But at this point of time, yes, anything can happen for sure.
You see, they also know the importance of this particular game, because that will help them go forward. That will help them to get that Amazon voucher worth thousands of
100%.
Indian rupees. But right now, Aiden, that player, spots down a player. Oh my god, that was a beautiful shot, but instantly that retaliation came. But that came from Red Dragon as well, because Aiden takes down Happy from the opposing side. The blind from Reina worked really good, worked into their favor. But oh my god, once again, Phoenix uses his blind, but instantly he also gets denied. Aiden once again with a beautiful shot, spots down the second one as well, might take that player down. Yup. Right now, Happy once again spots down Aiden, but instantly gets denied. Happy once again, that player. It's going to be very important for that player to shine right now, because oh my god, that player got vulnerable, but still with the 7th consecutive frag. Aiden, this player is on absolute fire right now, but okay, fair enough. That player got taken down, but that really helped the team to be on the equalizing stage. But still, Bullet, there's almost 2 minutes left in this particular game, and the score line is still very, very close.
Let's see. Hoping to see a little bit of the change. It's 38 to 36. Red Dragon has definitely got the comeback in play. Champion skin, one of my favorites, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't like this one. Go back to champion. Observer, please. Thank you. So Mel Lulu, able to land the shot and Happy. Reina goes down. 39 to 36 now. It's anyone's game from this moment, but no, it's going to be a 4-point advantage coming all the way for the side of Red Dragon. He's going to enable that fireball. Is going to enable that fireball, going back to the little bit of that repositioning in play. But even after that, getting spawned on to the alternate dimension ultimate in play from side of ISO, things are not going to be very idle. That's going to be Phoenix to deny that ultimate play. Reina comes up with the ult. Flash is in play. Not going to happen. Ski is going to immediately trade him down. And that's going to be happening. And same for the side of 18-11. Now it's going to be 42 to 30. It's Ski trying to fight back in the same score line.
It's a time when Ski will have to do something. They will have to get a couple of frags in very short span of time, because if they'll not be able to do so, it's going to be very hard for them to just maintain that lead. But oh my god, Red Dragon once again, they're standing tall. They got the first frag, the second one on Ski as well. That player got denied, and now it's not going to be easy for Ski to just be back in this particular game, because Red Dragon, they're just holding on their positions. They do not want to move forward and show unnecessary aggression. Right now, Red Dragon, that player Phoenix, comes up with a beautiful shot on the opposite side, but instantly gets retaliated. Aiden once again, just holding that particular angle, will get one. Will look forward to get the second one as well, because the location is compromised. Happy, he also gets spotted, gets taken down, and now it is not possible for Ski to win this particular game, because it's just down to the last 10 seconds. But this was a beautiful match from the start itself. Bullet, the scoreline was very, very close. And yup, this is a kind of match which not only the audience but also the casters want to see.
100%. For me, I would say this was I would say a very kind of like a matchup that we were waiting to see. One team was
Yep,
not just able to win out the entire situation in the stage one and stage two, takes the win with a scoreline of 51-41. So overall, a really good play happening in from both sides. But yes, coming in from the winning team, it was more of like they got that comeback victory coming in from their side from the starting of the play happening in the stage C itself. Because in the final stage, it was all over the winning team to just rain down the entire kills and on the frag points from their side. But overall, again, it comes on to the same question that we did saw kind of like a head-to-head game, not in a way that this was very intense and very on-point competition coming in from both sides, but still, one team is able to put up that initiation lead up to stage two, and the other one, the other side is able to put up that lead from stage three. Tells a lot about the sheer potential coming in from both teams.
absolutely. And yep, there's still a match left if I'm not wrong. We'll be looking forward to that as well because Bullet, I am pretty excited for that particular match, and especially my expectation rose after this particular game because the first two matches they were like a bit dominate. They were like a bit one-sided dominated. But the way this match went, the way you mentioned as well that the players were
Yeah.
literally waiting for their enemies to come out of the cover and then grab the frags, then equalize the scores. Um, yep, this was a beautiful match indeed, Bullet.
Yeah, but for now, folks, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, hosted by the Esports Club. Don't know anywhere. We'll be coming up with the fourth matchup on stream very shortly. Hi folks, welcome back to the Alienware. I mean, Media Esports Arcades presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. Your boy Bullet and Chroma as a background with us, and yes, folks, we have witnessed kind of like a mix of overall games. One being very one-sided, one being very intense, but kind of like the close matchup is somewhat missing in today's edition. Hopefully, we'll see that one in the upcoming game. Yes, folks, we'll be switching down We'll be actually jumping down the game directly. Noob versus Rogue. You see, oh, Sage getting logged in, and on the arena.
I mean, when you have Sage in your team, and especially in a TDM, in a team deathmatch, let's see what
Yeah,
happens. I mean, that was really very surprising for us to see because we usually see
100%.
a two duelist comp in this particular team deathmatch. But anyways, let's see that what happens. And John Wick के पिताजी is over there. We'll try to get some. We'll try to give some healings to his teammate. But anyways, as of now, this team Slayer, that player, he gets taken down. Noob versus Rock. The matchup is right in front of us, and FPR Chamber, that player got to
Oops.
instantly denied as well. But Bullet, what do you think about Sage?
I mean, Sage is a great healer when it comes down to a 5v5 traditional game of Valorant, but in a 2v2 composition, I'm not sure about it, man. 4 to 6, Tempa gets down the side of John Wick. Sage will go down eventually. That's going to be a 7 to 4. 8 minutes left on the clock. But it also comes down to that this is a very the beginning of the entire game. This is a very, I would say, things where yeah, it can take a wild turn when it comes down to in
No.
stage 3 play or kind of like a stage 4 play. But right now, Katagrai will take down one more. It gets a double. And Rogue are definitely feeling the pressure coming on from the side of Noob. Sorry, Rogue are able to provide the pressure coming on from the face of Noob.
Absolutely, and that player, Kattadurai, that player is absolutely insane. The way that player is using his sheriff, if I'm not wrong, that is insane. But as of now, Slayer with a frag on Reina, and Kattadurai once again with those frags instantly gets retaliated. But John Wick, that player will also have to step up. Will also have to get just a couple of frags, which will help his teammates which will help his teammate to just be in the game because as of now it's not looking good for them. But anyways, the scoreline is 8-15, and oh my god, that sheriff shot, that was insane. But still, we'll have to connect the second one as well, which he will not be able to do. But anyways, the scoreline still is 9-16, and Rog, it's pretty much their game as of now.
Let's see, man. I don't know how things are gonna be decisive from the side of the Noob. Right now, they are struggling. Not exactly struggling, but definitely failing to play on those quick trades. Definitely failing to play on those quick, turn off events where you can actually find those trade game for your team. But Tempak with that outlaw in play is gonna take down the side of Dragon Slayer. So now to the Vandal. That's gonna be 19 to 11. From what it looks like, I feel like Dragon Slayer and his teammate John Wick are definitely very new to the game. As you can see, yeah, this is
Yep.
what I'm trying to say. Very new to the game, and one team is very much experienced.
Yeah, experience always gives you an upper hand advantage, which we are clearly able to see right now. But once again, with the sheriff, that player is still over there with the usual chamber weapon and using that teleports as well. But Rog and oh my god, Tim back with the Odin,
You want to play?
one
Let's
of my
play.
favorite weapon because I'm not really good at using any other weapon. But once again, using that particular Odin gets spotted, and right now, Dragon, what the frag? The ultimate from Chamber is going to be used. One gets into his pocket, but still, the second one, he gets the second one as well. ISO might have used his shield. Anyways, the third one as well. Slayer, he gets taken down once again. The operators are being used at every time. But anyways, Durai once again with the shot. Spots down the second one. But Slayer is gonna stand tall this time. The scoreline is 20. Is now 16-30. It's gonna be hard for Team Noob, but yup, it's a game of Valorant. Anything is possible. But yup, as you mentioned, Bullet, that the players from Team Noob seem to be very new. That's why they're lacking behind. But yep, it's just a matter of time. If you grind well, you can definitely win the next time.
100%, 100%. 31 to 19, Rogue are definitely playing it like that they want to win. They are here to just make sure that if anything goes wrong, we are just going to be there and pick up those final kills. Tempak with that Odin. I mean, Odin is not really necessary, but yeah. 4 minutes left on the clock. Dragon's there will pick up that ultimate, and he will definitely have that advantage over Tempak. Maybe Katatra will eventually get him. 22-33 now. Rogue are definitely winning on this one for sure. Yes, the lead is now succumble to shut down the side of Noob. Every now and then he switches down to operator, finds the fourth, actually the sixth. Trying to look for the seventh. Not gonna happen. Dragon's level put him down eventually. The scoreline is now 39 to 22.
This is absolutely insane. The way that player is playing, that's incredible. But anyways, once again, that player is trying to move forward. He gets taken down. Right now, the scoreline is 23-40. Tempack with the frag instantly dismisses himself and comes back to a better position. But Katadurai is over there. Tempack with one, uses his dismiss, gets spotted, gets the player who took Katadurai down. So yeah, it's not going to be easy for Team Noob to come back from this particular position because the time is moving down again and again. Time by time, it's not going to be easy for them. But anyways, Team Noob, they'll have to do something really exceptional if they want to win this, which does not seem to be possible at this particular moment. But Tempack, once again, that player will have to move forward. And that player, Katadurai, our chamber with the operator once again. Will he be able to get the frag? Yup, he will. Gets that frag, instantly switches the position, changes the position, and will try to get one more. But John Wick missed those shots and ended up getting that retaliation. So, yup, Bullet. There's a lead of 20 points in the favor of Team ROG. It's not going to be easy for Team Noob to come back.
Nine for the side of Noob. It's way too bad for the side. But eventually, I can also apologies. I can also say kudos and say a really commendable player Noob. In many instances in AWCs, we have seen that those kind of like plays that if there's one team not able to find their footing well, not able to hold their ground pretty well, the team just disconnects and just quit for the entire matchup. So I would say not giving up is definitely that one trait Noob has. The entire team of Noob has. They are definitely being still
Absolutely.
remaining online in the game, still not requesting that to invoke the Mercy rule at this point of time. The dedication and devotion to the AWGS, but at this point of time, it's going to be the side of Rogue to proceed down to the next stage of Alienware Gaming Saturdays, presented by Alienware, and of course, presented by GeForce RTX, and of course, with our amazing hosting partner, the Esports Club.
Absolutely, and now we are heading towards the last 30 seconds or last 40 seconds of this particular game. Rock, they have a very big lead. It's not going to be possible for Team Noob to just come back from this particular position. But anyways, it's all done and dusted for them. But yeah, as Bullet mentioned, you have a lot of Saturdays coming in the next couple of weeks. So yep, you can come there. You can check out the Instagram of the Esports Club, so you will get notified that where and what the schedule is. But as of now, yep, the last 10 seconds, Bullet, it's all done. 35-62 the scoreline as of now, which will eventually get bigger because the players are spawning again and again. And oh my god, this player using those sheriff shots, you're using that sheriff again and again. But anyways, the last scoreline was 36-65. Bullet, this was insane. I mean, the way that particular team dominated was really, really good. But anyways, kudos to Team Noob as well. The way you said that many teams start to give up if
Yeah.
if your opponent is dominating like that. But yeah,
Yes.
what we saw was exceptionally incredible from the side of Rock. And yeah, Bullet, what's your take on this particular game?
I must say again, it was the side of Rogue being very much experienced when it comes down to the
Yeah.
TV 2v2 kind of like a style kind of a matchup where both of the players are not actually just coordinating; they were just able to rain down hell and fire on the side of Noob. But for the side of Noob, like I told, it seems like a very new team coming on to the Valorant competitive stage, coming in to just experience what the Valorant competitive game feel like. So it's all fine, it's all fun and games. But let me remind you, folks, this Saturday, sorry, Alienware Gaming Saturdays do take place and do take hosting on every other city. So for all of the updates coming in from Alienware Gaming Saturday, all of the updates where the next Alienware Gaming Saturday is gonna held upon, make sure to follow the Esports Club over on Instagram, and also make sure to subscribe the Esports Club over on YouTube. But also make sure to shower some love on the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX social handles. But for now, folks, I guess this was the last matchup here on the broadcast. For all of the latest updates coming for today, who's gonna win, who's gonna lose. Make sure to also follow again the side of Esports Club, and make sure to check out all of the stories coming in from their social media handle to follow up to get an update on who's gonna win, who's gonna lose, and whatnot. But for now, folks, me and Chromags will take a leave now. This was today's Alienware Game Saturday, hosted by the Esports Club, and of course, presented by Alienware NVIDIA GeForce RTX. We'll take a leave now. We'll meet you next Saturday. Until then, happy gaming.